going, guys? The Guy93 here. Welcome back to the Minecraft City and building the Minecraft City and stuff. Though, unfortunately, I had to get rid of the hiker add-on because it was causing this game to lag. So I'm gonna need to kind of fix this a little bit. Especially for me, I have a plan. Let's grab some oak benches, place them kind of a bit around the fire, kind of like this a little bit. And then it's not gonna look right and stuff though. It needs to be in the dark middle. Oh my god, the stick drift. There. Perfect. Now we just need to do that for the rest of the campfires. What we need to do is we're going to need to back it up just by another block. Kind of like out to like here though. Oh, damn it. Now if you wonder why I had the barrier block, well, there's a lot of messing around going on and stuff though, which is making me pretty unhappy. But anyways, besides that though and stuff though, I am finally back on working on the city and stuff though. There we go, that's more like it. Instead of being too crowded and stuff though, let me bump it back one block. Because I think by bumping it back a block, it's just going to make it easier on myself, you know? And also, this could be also some wiggle room too, though. There. Now, I'm going to need to do the final one over here. Are you kidding me? That always happens. I don't understand it. So, okay, put it there. I can put it here, though. So, it's got to be 2 blocks out, and on the 3rd block, it goes. Nice. Okie dokie. So the campground was also nearly completed. There's supposed to be 3 campers though, but 2's gonna have to do for right now. Anyways, it's time to continue working on the roads and whatnot. Let's get rid of some of this unwanted stuff real quick. Just trying to figure something out here. Oh, I did not realize that there were slab versions of those. Interesting. I did not realize that. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find it's not the traffic light, it's where is it? It's a specific type of block. No, it's the signs, which can only be found in here though. But apparently, according to the logic though of this, because I don't have the stop sign when I need those, I need the handicap signs too. Which is they're all the way down here in construction, I think. Yep, they're all... No, wait. Oh, no, wait. They're under items, actually. Why are they under items? Wait a minute. Which one are they classified as? Not that. Are they classified as banners? No, they're not classified as banners. No, not pressure plates either. Because they're somewhere kind of towards the bottom a little bit, but... obviously, I'm not seeing them here. Which means they must be somewhere up here, then. It's telling me that they're in... oh, wait. The hanging sign. The signs. Bingo! Found them. So, priority parking space. Now, this is what I'm going to need and stuff, though. Very quickly. So, I need to stick that in my inventory. I'll grab this. So, what I can then do is I can kind of stick it a little bit over here. Oh, wait. Not like that. Oh, it doesn't reach to the ground fully. There we go. I just have to break one block. Just too high, and then booyah. Break the block. It's too high. There we go. Now I have to do the same thing over here. I just realized something actually. Yeah, it's just gonna be in the same spot though. Oh, dang it. I need regular terracotta now. There we go. Fixed it. There we go. Now I just gotta do this side. Ah, flooded sign. No, thank you. There we go. Just gotta work on this side now. And then this handicap spots will be finished, which I said I'll do off camera, but I'm deciding to get it done and over with because I keep freaking forgetting to do it. There. Now this parking spot area though is finished. You know what? Let me just get rid of all these stone slabs actually. It's just making it look ugly, you know? Oh, dang it. Luckily for me, I got the blocks to replace it. Same with this, I think. No, I do not. I need to get regular asphalt now. Just like the full block. Not like that block, but like, not the pothole block. Where is it? Where is it? It's not that one. It should say full block. Somewhere up here? No, it's not up here. Oh, yeah, it is. I found it. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now let's kind of fix this over here though as well. There we go. Now let's kind of fix this corner up. There we go. Perfect. Oh dear. So now I have to do it for the pizzeria, well, for the restaurant as well, which is all the way over here. But that reminds me, I still need to kind of connect that road over there to this road over here. I still need to do that. Now, since this is just regular blocks, though, I could just kind of stick it out like that. So, just to make it easier on myself. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Now that the handicap spots are finished, I'm going to hold on to that stuff, though, just in case if I still need it again at some point. Okie dokie. So now what I need to do now is I now need... Oh, yeah, that's right. I need to get rid of the gravel, too. That's right. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So now what I need to do is I now need to figure out a way to connect that intersection with this road over here. That's what I need to do. That's going to be tricky. Because I need to figure out the meet point and stuff, though. So, that's going to be tricky and stuff to figure out. But it's worth a shot and stuff, though, you know? Just to try and figure it out. This is an idea. Oh, wait, hold on. If I dig right here, does it line up with the road or the sidewalk? No shot. If this lines up with the sidewalk, I swear. No shot! How the hell did I forget that? let's block back out. There we go. Got it. How the hell did I manage to do that? I have no idea. So I was gonna go out 2 blocks this way. I'm gonna start taking out this stuff though, because I need to, because that's gonna be another all-the-way stop over here. But the fact that I somehow predicted it and stuff though, and whatnot, is pretty crazy. I am not gonna lie. There we go. Now start placing the curb in. The fact that this is crazy though, that I found somehow found the exact spot of this. No, not knowingly I found it actually. It's pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Now I could make another roundabout though. I could do that and stuff though, and whatnot. I could, but it's just gonna take up a lot more time and stuff to do. But now I have a general idea of how I can place out this forest area and whatnot. Now, unfortunately though, this traffic light is in a good spot though, but the problem with that though is this light right here. This light does not belong there. Reason why, okay, let me just stick that pole like that, there we go, is because this needs to also be on this side too. Given the reason why, I'm going to build it out this way. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay. So I kind of have to kind of line it up with this a little bit. Now I actually have no idea exactly like how this is gonna work and stuff though, because I needed like a specific block that I don't even know what I need and stuff though. But it looks like it's under construction area, which is something like, oh, that's right, the middle pole corner. Now I need to figure out exactly how this is gonna. Oh yeah, I need to face me and stuff. So I need to go like that. There we go. Then I need the one that goes down as well. So I'm gonna stick that in my inventory for safekeeping. Then I need the one that goes down. But it looks like a T a little bit. But I need to place it kind of like right about here. There we go. There we go. So now what I can do is I can now add the traffic lights and stuff though, and whatnot. Because what I'm actually gonna do though is this though. There we go. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna have like another pathway going like this though. It's like I'm gonna have like another pathway and stuff going this way. So this is technically not gonna be an actual turn though. It's actually gonna be because the thing is though, that is actually going to connect to that intersection going underneath a bridge. The bridgeway is going to start over here. So what I need to do is I need to kind of fix this a little bit. So let me grab this out, I'll grab this out. Because this is going to be like a T and stuff, so I need a specific block. And I know the exact block I need. I need this block to go right. No. To go right. Oh. Wait, what? That doesn't line up? Why doesn't it line up like that? That's weird. Hold on. Is there another type of block I can use and stuff though that looks like that? Let's take a look. It doesn't look like it. Wait a minute. Yeah, there's nothing that matches this and stuff. There's literally nothing that matches. So, how is that going to work then? I have no idea. Oh yeah, I can cut it back to like the light and stuff though. I can cut it back to kind of like here a little bit. Create a bit like a crosswalk a little bit, like kind of like right here. Yeah, I can create like a bit of a crosswalk right here and stuff though. There we go. And then what I can then do is I can do the same thing kind of like over here as well. And now it's kind of like replace that with that. There we go. Then I kind of have to like bump this back a bit and stuff though. There we go, because the crosswalk is going to be right here. Oh, dang it. Ah, dang it. There we go. There we go. That's more like it. Because what I need to do, though... Oh, wait, hold on. I need to fix a block real quick. Well, 2 blocks.
What they say? Good.
Yeah, so my brother just asked me if I fed the cats, and I told him yes, because I made sure I fed the cats earlier and stuff, so... If you remember when I mentioned it about in the other video and stuff that I did earlier today about it, though, I did mention that I had to feed the cats at 5:30, so that's what I did. I had to stop my truck. I couldn't pause the recording and stuff, so because I don't know editing skills, which is the truth. I do not know editing skills. Okay, so now I kind of need to kind of do it like this a little bit. No, wait a minute. Hold on. How did I do it like that a little bit? This is gonna be tricky and stuff though, because I never made a 3-way intersection with only this and stuff though. Which means I might need to make a 4-way intersection with these traffic lights. I may need to make a 4-way intersection with this to make it a bit easier and stuff though on myself. So I think that's why I might have to do that. I don't know. Here, let me just create this sidewalk over here real quick. There. Made another crosswalk. But then I realized that's kind of been on a corner and stuff though. That I just realized, so... Wait a minute, I just realized something. These crosswalks are way bigger than what they should be. Jeez, I gotta kind of bump this down and stuff though. A block. Need to kind of make it look like this a little bit. Because these are, I just realized these are way too big for 3 crosswalks. Hold on. This can actually help me measure the length and stuff though of each crosswalk. So each crosswalk should look like this. But then that's going to be in the center though, I think. Yeah, then it's going to be in the center. Something I don't want, but I have to deal with. There. Now what I need to do is I need to kind of make it like a slope a little bit. Now, how on earth would I do that? That's going to be tricky. And I mean tricky. Because I don't think there's a way to do that, I don't think. Oh wait, there was a double yellow curve like this. I could have used this block instead. I just realized that. That's going to be tricky now and stuff like that, because now what I need to do is I now need to kind of figure out a way to merge that over there and whatnot. But right now though, I just need to I just gotta, you know what, let me just destroy that real quick though and stuff though, and I'll kind of finish off with the traffic lights and whatnot over here. So what I could do is I could kind of have like that kind of make a bit of a loop and stuff and go all the way back down to over there somewhere. I could do that. But then it's going to be a bit tricky and stuff to do that by myself though, so I'm going to need to get some extra hands and stuff from that. So let me just test this block real quick actually. It does seem a bit more accurate though than the one I was using. But if you think about it, though, this is a diagonal, which kind of looks better for the curves, though, and whatnot. But I think this is just going to make it easier and stuff, though, on myself. Yeah, this is going to make it easier and stuff, though. But if you think about it, though, I need to bump that back one, though, which I don't mind doing. So let me just work on that real quick. There we go. Bit wider now. Now it's like, now it doesn't even look wide enough now. You kidding me? There. Now that doesn't even look like a freaking turn anymore. It doesn't. So I kind of want to make these to look like actual turns, though. So I'm gonna need to fix this again and just use the original ones I was using, which is this one right here. There. Oh look, I made a diamond. Interesting. Haha. That's funny though. But anyways, though, what I need to do now is I now need to kind of put these back in place. There we go. Now I kind of need to put those back in place, though, and whatnot. There we go. Okay, so now what I can do now, though, is now I can focus on this over here, though. So what I need to do is I'm going to put the rest of those blocks in my inventory, just so I can kind of focus on the road, just so I can kind of focus on this a little bit. Because then what I can do, those, it can help me place the trees and stuff that I need for this, and stuff like that. There we go. Okay, so now that I got all the corners I need and stuff though to make this, what I'm then going to need to do now though is I'm now going to need to, wait, are the chairs there? Chairs are there, and they're there. Okay, good. Good. Okay. So now I'm going to need this block now, and now I'm going to need this block too. So I need to kind of continue the road a little bit. I mean a little bit, I mean a lot. So let me just dig out the area for the sidewalk. No, not that block. That block's the road. There we go. It's just so this can help me out with making the road and stuff, though. So once I'm done fixing all of this and stuff, though, and whatnot, what I'm going to need to do, though, and stuff, though, is once I'm done with this, like, making this like a four-corner and stuff, though, this time making this into a traffic light, actually, making it easier on myself to make this a four-way intersection. Now, what I can do, though, is I can basically just, you know, kind of like copy that design right there for both that intersection and in this intersection too. That's what I can technically do as well. But let me just add the crosswalk in real quick. There we go. Okay, so now I added the crosswalk. Now I just need to draw a line down the middle. This is what's going to help me and stuff, though, with the road and stuff, though. I just realized I could have added windows to the restaurant, but I'm not going to. It's just going to be too much of a hassle now, and that project is already finished. So adding windows, though, is just going to take up more time and stuff, though, to actually building this city. Ooh. There we go. I got one side of the road finished. Well, almost though. What I need to do is I need to grab this block and kind of fix the crosswalk a little bit. Let me just stick that there for right now. Here's 5, 6. Here's 7. There we go. There. Okay. Oh, I just realized that's not over here when it should have been. Dang it. Oh, dang it, wrong block. There we go. Wait a minute, that's not long enough. What the heck? Oh, that's why I built on the wrong spot. No wonder why it looks weird. Built in the wrong spot. Needs to go over one more. Kind of like over to here. Okay. So that's what I'm going to need to do now, though. Now what I'm going to need to do, though, is now I need to kind of connect this a little bit, even though I'm not quite done with the other road yet and stuff, though. Fit into the center one. What the heck? Why is that going to the center one? I think I might have made my mathematics wrong a little bit, though, on this side. Oh, I know I didn't. It's part of the sidewalk right here. I just realized that. My brain is fried. All these memes I've been watching, yeah, I'm working on one brain cell because all of these damn memes I've been watching. You're gonna tell me to stop watching the memes, which is what I have been doing. I have not watched a single meme in a while. And I'm still working on one freaking brain cell. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's a bit better now. That's a bit better. Anyways, what am I gonna meow? I don't know what the hell's a meow. I don't know. Now what I'm gonna need to do though is once I finish off with this intersection over here and stuff though, and then I'm gonna move on and stuff though. So to putting down the saplings and then making them grow. Because I think just putting on the saplings though and stuff though. Now what I want to do though is I want to make sure I kind of keep it away and stuff from like from like a lot of stuff though and whatnot. But obviously though if it gets in the way then it gets in the way. But yeah, so what I'm gonna need to do though is I'm gonna need to make a 4x4, not 4x4, 2x2 with the spruce saplings, and that can grow like a tall tree. I want to guarantee tall trees. In order to get tall trees, I need to have guarantee of spruce planks. I mean, planks? brain fart. Spruce log. No, not logs, dang it. Spruce saplings. There we go. 3rd time's a charm. I need to finish off all this road and stuff, though. And then I need to finish off with the intersection as well, though. Why am I starting to fall asleep right now? I have no idea. It's only... Well, it is roughly about the time, though, I normally start falling asleep. But I don't know why I'm starting to fall asleep now, though. I shouldn't be. There we go. Okay, so now I just gotta continue with the road and stuff, though. And then once I'm done with the road and whatnot, I can then finish working on the intersection. And then once I'm done with the intersection, what I can then do is then I can work on the forest area and stuff, though, of the camp area, of the camping area and stuff, though, which is normally surrounded by trees. But instead of doing oak and stuff, though, since they give me like super small trees, I want to have like tall trees. In order to get tall trees, I need spruce saplings in a 2x2 pattern. And I just realized I still have my shoes on and stuff, though, from when I played American Truck Simulator earlier. I forgot to take them off. And I just realized that now. Now the tents will be preset and stuff, though. So they just have to bring like their own stuff and whatnot, so. Oh, dang it. There we go. Oh, what the heck? Oh, dang it. Port closed. I didn't know that. It was something on a Discord group chat, man. That's all. Now since I don't have to deal with the sun anymore on my frickin' TV, I can then finally play in peace. There's still one problem, though, that I just realized, so, and whatnot. But it's not really a major problem, though. The problem, though, is that when I want to play the forest and stuff, though... Okay, so, unfortunately, which is something that has been brought to my attention earlier and stuff that I didn't mention, I'm going to have to mention it now. The co-op for the forest is going to be redone in sometime in 2026. And yes, you heard me right. The forest co-op will now have to be redone in 2026. What day 2026 is still unknown. So until further notice, there'll be no co-op the forest unless if like one of my other friends can get the game and whatnot. Yeah. Anyways, though, what I need to figure out though is like why. Oh wait, that's why. That needs to be that block. Oh my goodness, I bumped that out a bit too far. There's one I can have out the grass block. Now, I could increase the tick speed though, but I don't know exactly how the tick speed works exactly. So I can't really do much with that, unfortunately. It also reminds me there could be a chance that Connor may not return to this world, like, for a bit, though. Reasons classified. just to show my respect towards him and stuff though. So in case he doesn't want me like spreading anything and stuff though and whatnot, I'm just gonna say that the reasons why he may not return on this word for a while though are classified information, meaning it is not to be shared. But somebody else should probably know that through crime shows and whatnot. Anyways, what I now need to do is I now need to grab this, and this. So then I can now work on the traffic lights and whatnot. So I can need to stick this on a corner block like this. And whatnot. Now, I need to figure out exactly how tall these are over here, though. Because, wait a minute. I just realized something. That is one block shorter than that. So I'm going to need to fix this over here. I need to bring this down one. There we go. Okay, so let's... Oh, wait, hold on a minute. Okay, so for right now... Okay, so let me just stick that in my inventory. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me replace it with... Oh, dang it. Let me replace it with this one. Because if you think about it, though, I could just kind of place it like... No, not like that. Like that. Because I will be making this a four-way intersection at some point. I just don't know exactly when yet. I'll be making this a four-way intersection. But for right now, though, this is going to be a four-way intersection. Which means I need to add this pole over here, too. I just realized that. I think I need to face this one, right? Yep. There we go. Okay. It's just so I can kind of coordinate and stuff though, where the traffic lights are gonna be and stuff though. So no. This is gonna help me and stuff though. It's gonna help me and stuff. So figure out exactly where these traffic lights are gonna go. How about that? Okay, so it's definitely gonna be a traffic light right. Okay, so we need to add two though. So there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. So I'm gonna place one right here. No, stick drift alert. Place one there, and then one right. No, dang it, I messed it up. I think. Yeah, I did. I need to have it where it's like kind of like right there, you know, like right above the road and stuff. So like right above like the center of the road, which is like right here. Oh, dang it, now I just broke the corner. There we go. Now I fixed it. Oh, wait a minute, though. I just realized something. That is too far from this one. So what I need to do is I kind of need to add this one a bit, like, right here, though. Which means I need to copy it, though, on both sides. I just realized that this side is a lot... Bruh. Why the hell do I keep breaking the frickin' corner? It's so annoying. It's like I have to constantly replace the frickin' corner. Every single time. Now, I'm just revamping Cam's idea, though, and stuff, though, and whatnot. I'm just revamping and stuff, though. Like, I'm still keeping the traffic lights here, though, and whatnot, but I just have to kind of change the intersection up a little bit. In order for, like, the traffic lights to actually function properly. And whatnot. Oh, dang it. I just placed that wrong stuff, though, but whatever. No, whatever. It needs to be just right. Like this. Like that. There we go. Okay. So now I need to destroy this one. Place that back. And destroy this one. And, oh, whoops, I did not mean to place a double there. I did not mean to place a double there, and now that is broken. Fixed it. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that's going to help me coordinate and stuff, though, on how the road's going to look a little bit. But the thing is, though, what I need to figure out, though, is how I'm going to do the sidewalk, though, a little bit. But I just realized these blocks don't belong there. These do. There we go. Which indicates that since... Okay, so I might have built that wrong and stuff, though. I could have bumped that forward a bit, actually, but now I'm not going to fix it and stuff, though, since it's already like that. So now what I need to do now, though, is I now need to create just a crosswalk, and that's really it. That's all I really need to do, is just make the crosswalk. There we go. Oh, whoops. That doesn't look right. Hold on. There we go. And I just realized that is too short. By one block. Right. Now that is too short. Oh, no, wait. Because this is in the wrong spot. That's why. There we go. That's better. I fixed it. Now that's more looking like a crosswalk now. Okay, so now I have the general idea. Now that I have the general idea and stuff, though, I can now kind of like patch this up with grass. A little bit. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized something. That's like even and stuff. This isn't even. So let me just add a bit of row behind it. Kind of like that a little bit, you know? But I just realized something that is too long. So let me just add this. Just grab. Oh, wait. That's why the crosswalk's only 6. It needs to be 7. No wonder why it looks a bit weird. There we go. I fixed it. Because it needs to be 7, though. But then I just realized this one is not even with this one now. Because of the crosswalk, I think. Actually, because I need to bump this back. Back to here. That's why. No wonder why it's looking a bit wonky. No wonder why it's looking a bit wonky. I need to fix this a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this actually needs to go here. Well, there's stick all that in my inventory, so I can go with the curb block. Goes there. There we go. Fixed it. Now that looks way better and stuff, though. So now what I need to do now, though, is I now need to kind of copy that and stuff, though, to, like, over this way, too. But what I just realized, though, is the fact that, okay, so I just grab that out, that out, and that out. Okay. So I need to add it on this block right here. There we go. Okay. So now what I need to do is I now need to add the corners and stuff, though. Oh, wow. Why the hell did I just lag there? That's weird. Very weird. That was, like, super weird. I don't normally lag right there. I don't normally lag when I have this, when I have these and stuff, though. I don't normally lag like that. That's just weird. Dang it. There we go. Fixed it. There we go. Okay. So now what we need to do is I'm going to place 1 and 1. place one of these. Now, there we go. Kind of like that. No. There we go. Kind of like this a little bit. Because since this is going to be a square and stuff, though, I'm going to be connecting all of these together and stuff. Well, I kind of have to anyway, in order for it to work properly. So now I've got to go bop, 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 connected. There we go. Then we just do a little bit of bop and a little bit of bop. No, 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 no. Stick drift. Work with me. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. So now I just need to do a little bit of that. A little bit of that. Sit down on this side. A little bit of... No, not that. Not that. Not that. Not that. A little bit of that. And a little bit of that. Then we connect it up. There we go. Now we're just going to add the traffic lights. And once I add the traffic lights, we're going to look a little something like this. But then I just realized something, though. Nope, wrong way. Sorry for making you guys dizzy and stuff, though. It's just because I need to do a lot of spinning and stuff, though. So whatnot. There we go. This intersection is now completed. Now what I really need to do now, though, is just kind of fix this one over here a little bit, because I just need to have another traffic light and stuff that's going like right here and stuff, though. And then, boom, I'm good to go. Because I can leave that one there and stuff, though, just like how it is. But I'm going to need another one over here, though. So that one's going to need to be this type of corner. Actually. Not facing that way, facing that way. There we go. Okay, so now I just got to place on the second block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, not that way. Dang it. Oh, wait. Okay. So, I am going to need... I am going to need this one. Corner 1. I am still going to need it and stuff, though. Now this one's going to be a bit different, though, and stuff, since it's not a 4-way intersection. Then I just realized the road's right here, not right there, so I kind of need to replace it with this, that one with there, that one with, and then that one with that one there. Okay, put the traffic light. There we go, because I only need to face it that way because it's not a 4-way intersection, it's a 3-way intersection. Okay. So now that intersection is now taken care of. What I now need to do now, though, is I now need to get the spruce saplings, which are over in here. I need to grab out the spruce saplings, and I need to grab out a bunch of bone meal. Whoa. Ah! I got stuck in the tree somehow. Oh! What the hell happened to here? What the hell? Why is this tree on the freaking ground, and why is there Podzol? That's just weird. Ah, dang it. Come on now. Why is Podzol growing? That doesn't make any sense. Why is Podzol growing underneath these damn trees? I don't know. It's weird, but these technically grow instantly, though. Oh, damn. But since these technically grow instantly and stuff, though, even though it's a bit on the pathway, though, and stuff, though, they can technically avoid it. Now, what I want to do though is I kind of want to have like the outer ends and stuff though of these. Not really like by like the pathways and whatnot though a little bit. Kind of like in like the back a little bit. You know, like kind of like in like the back and stuff though. You know. So kind of like in like the back and stuff though. Could be like all the trees and stuff though. No whatnot. So let me just kind of create like a bit of a. Now I'm not gonna do inside the tents though, because the tents are supposed to tell me where they're supposed to sleep and stuff though, and whatnot. I'm just trying to like spruce this up a little bit. No pun intended for the spruce trees. But obviously though, if like Pazzo grows and stuff, so I can kind of turn that into like a trail a little bit, you know? It's like a bit of a camping trail. And there's stuff growing inside of it. Gotta destroy that. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now what I need to do though is I kind of need to make like a sign area though and stuff like that. There we go. Okay, so now what I kind of need to do now though is I now need to place these trees and stuff though. Like there, even like right over here. And now I'm stuck inside the tree again. There we go. I don't know why that always happens to me. Where I get stuck in the freaking trees. And this one, though, is just fine. I just need to... Yeah, that's just fine and stuff, though, whatnot. That's just fine. So now they're just bone meal around it. So they just place these trees about. Yeah. Oh, I kind of like that tree, actually. The fact that it grows, like, super tall, though, and whatnot. But if I do the single trees, then it doesn't create podzol. But the podzol, though, actually makes a good design, though, if you think about it. So let me just do a little bit of that. There we go. Because if you look closely, though, the podzol kind of makes it look more a bit like a forest a little bit. If only I had health, though, but unfortunately I don't at the moment. Everybody's either busy or asleep, which I don't mind and stuff, though. There we go. Okay. the hell? Why is that taking up so much freaking bone meal? It doesn't make any sense. Maybe it's because it's too close to the road or something? Or maybe it's too close to spawn? I don't know. Yeah, it's not growing anymore. What? That is weird. That grew. Pretty tall, not gonna lie. And stuck inside the tree again. Great. As always, I get stuck in the freaking trees every time I place them down. Like, bruh. So now I need kind of to add like a tree right here, though. Just so, like, nobody peeks and stuff on any other side's cabin. Or I could add the curtains and stuff, though, and whatnot, which I could do. And I'm stuck in the bushes again of the tree. Great. I need to back up a little bit, place another tree here, and then another tree here. For a moment, I thought I was gonna get the same exact tree, but I didn't get the same exact tree. There we go. Another giant tall tree. Let's go. There. Now I have to kind of do the entire back area over there, though, and stuff, though, and whatnot. But first things first, though, is I gotta kind of finish up over here, though. Here, though, and whatnot, on this side. Which looks good for me. I can just do it pretty quickly. There we go. Okay, I was gonna kind of have to do a little bit in here. A little bit right there. Then I gotta circle it around this tree. So I gotta kind of make this look like a forest a little bit, though, and whatnot. But it's not looking too much like a forest, but it is what it is, unfortunately. So now we just add another tree right here. There we go. Okay, so we just add another 2x2 tree right here. There we go. I can add like a single tree here. There we go, there we go, there we go. Nice. But we still have a bit of an open space, though. We still have like a lot of open space I need to work with now. I just realized that I still got a bunch of open space I need to work with. Like right here, still need to patch up. Right here too, all the way over here. Still need to kind of patch up. Right here too.